So we are now walking into the British Museum, which I'm not gonna lie, there are a lot of stolen objects in here and artifacts that are looted as a result of the British Empire and their colonial output. But I am still pretty excited to be in here because there's still a lot of really cool objects to see that are taken from other countries. Can't wait to show you some of the stuff that these guys have. So what the front entrance looks like, it's big. It's very big. Can't really capture it all that well on video, but it's really, really massive. Way ahead over here, straight out of Easter Island, which is very cool. It's just crazy to think about how heavy this guy is and how much effort it probably took to get it over to the museum. Easter Island is a very isolated island. This guy sailed a long way to get here, basically, considering how remote Easter Island is. If you know anything about the history of Easter Island, there are tons of these guys on Easter Island. Majority of them are kind of like partly buried into the earth, and so you don't see their full body, you just kind of see their heads. And I believe these all represented like all different members of our ancestry dating back thousands of years. It's very cool. It's really massive. They're even bigger on the island, so like this is a small one, basically. Look at these good old boys taking over the world, conquering everything in their sight. Look at these guys. They're riding their grasshoppers and their horses. Good old skellies. We are now in the Egyptian section. There's some very cool stuff in here. There's a colossal scarab. Definitely a big scarab, for sure.
I thought it was this thing, but no. It might be that thing in the middle. This is from like, that's crazy.
That's really big. It's just some big columns. We're in a bit of a rush, so we don't have time to read about all of this stuff, which kind of sucks, but that's just the nature of this vacation. On our YouTube audience of like 5 people, 9 people, exactly what the deal is with this vacation.
Brian, don't be negative. You might be getting more.
Well, maybe this will be the video that cracks it open, right? You never know. Fingers crossed on that one. Got a sarcophagus, the wife of Akhenaferbara. Probably horrifically butchering that, and some ancient Egyptian is gonna be mad at me for that. Please do not touch the priceless artifacts, babe. Please do not do that. What?
Weren't they stolen?
Yes.
Is it that thing over there?
That is not the Rosetta Stone. Or is it? No, I don't think it is.
Oh wow, we can go up though.
Go for the ramp? Alright. I know, it's cool. It's a sarcophagus. I know. I think I'm gonna have to focus on the highlights. I'm gonna have to focus on a lot of the highlights. So obviously the Rosetta Stone. Spoilers, we are gonna see the Rosetta Stone.
We have not seen it.
I said we were going to see it. Exactly. Hopefully. Where is she? Look at this boy. Look at him. Oh wow. Is this? Whoa. Okay. This is a statue of King Tutankhamun. Right here. King Tut. Babe. They have a statue of King Tut. That's him. Rainbows. King son of Kush. It's so crazy. It's on display right here for us to see. And a lot of this stuff isn't even really like enclosed in like a... So this is the back of the Rosetta Stone. I would hope that everyone watching this video knows what the Rosetta Stone is, but in case you're uneducated, the Rosetta Stone is fundamentally the reason why we know what hieroglyphics even mean, because they were translated from ancient Egyptian, I should say, over to Greek, ancient Greek. This was back in the, I think, Ptolemaic pyramid that this was created. Very cool stuff. A lot of people in front of the Rosetta Stone right now. We basically got to line up and take our turn over here. I even recorded it.
Brian got it.
I got it.
Yeah, and I said, "Excuse me, sir," and he just goes. That's it.
We're at the Rosetta Stone right here. I was just informed by the docent over here that Rosetta Stone, what's actually written on it, is essentially like an ancient terms and conditions. Which is pretty freaking funny, actually. What's more interesting about the Rosetta Stone is the fact that it was used to decipher hieroglyphics as a written language. Not necessarily what's actually written on the stone itself. The stone does carry a lot of history, though, in terms of pop culture, in terms of influence. It's also the most popular object in the entire museum. understandably.
Text begins by praising the king. Oh my gosh, this sounds like USA Today.
Yeah.
Before listing the honors bestowed on him by the priesthood. Oh my gosh, this is like a we're reenacting history. This
Yeah.
already happened. It's
Yes.
happening in our country.
Yeah.
That's why they say we have to learn history. Okay, let me get out of
Put that
that.
in your thing. Yeah, hang on to it.
Those are some cool mummies and so forth. Oh, wait. Is this Cleopatra's mummy? Hold on. Yes, this is the mummy of coffin of Cleopatra. Wow. You notice the Greek influence in the painting on her and her mummy because fundamentally the Ptolemaic dynasty were Greek in origin. This is pretty crazy. I'll make sure I get another picture here. One of the most famous women in history. I don't think I need to explain that much about her and her life. You get it. Wow. This guy had an osteoporosis. They did a CAT scan of his mummy, and they found it out.
And it was an older gentleman,
Yeah,
an older person.
an older person. Probably just someone who had a great longer life than most people would during that time period.
So he must have been wealthy or something.
I'm sure. Oh, well, he got a mummy, so of course he was wealthy.
This
Yeah.
wooden casket.
Common folk didn't get mummified.
Yeah, you only got mummified if you were rich.
Yeah, and exactly. If you were part of the
could
wealthy
afford it.
upper class, or you were a pharaoh, of course. We're still in the Egyptian section. We're not quite in Mesopotamia yet. So,
He said it was by some game thing or something.
it was by a game board.
Are those game boards over there?
No, those
Okay.
are. No, I can tell these are Egyptian objects. He said Mesopotamia. Oh, 55, 56, this way. We're about to step through the Mesopotamian section, which is possibly the oldest part of the entire museum. And the stuff in here stretches back thousands upon thousands of years ago. This is very early civilization. Oh, I believe this is the game board.
Where?
Right here.
That's the game.
Let me check. No, this isn't a game board. It's cool though. It's the standard of Ur. So it was excavated near the shoulder of a man.
The standard of Ur.
There's a hollow box. Its original function is not yet known. It was found in a grave. And like I was saying, this is some of the oldest stuff in the entire museum. This stuff is very old. Very early game board. This is some very cool stuff. And I said close to here.
So this little is a clay tablet. So this was written 1750 BC, and it was written by a metalsmith given the wrongs of copper. And basically, he goes back to the metalsmith who gave him the copper and says, "And what are you going to do about it?" Goes on a long continued rant until at the end he basically goes, "And if you don't correct this, I'll be writing to your mother." So it's a social document, very petty. So I'm just like playing that role here. Right. And then here, we've got. So what this is
Is this math?
Yeah, a lot of this is very early math. A lot of this, I believe, were receipts as well, like for various purchases. It's really wild how all the modern functions that we would put now on like our phones or that we would write down, they basically did on stone tablets.
Partly illustrated contains a set of problems relating to the calculation of volume together with the solution.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I know they've also found like receipts and they found like, like a purchase of trade, yeah. I'm not sure if they probably have some here, but I think it's so cool with how strikingly modern some of the ideas and thoughts are, and how human nature, well, it does change and stretch over time. We don't change entirely, And so speaking of, I got to show you this. This is really cool. I've been looking forward to this.
Which one is it? Which
Maybe the coolest thing ever. Complained about delivery of the wrong grade of copper right here. This has been memed on a lot on the internet, by the way. There's a whole Reddit about this little tablet right here. It's very, very cool. I got to take a good picture too. So this is this was created by a misogynist. That's how early discrimination against women exists. You can go all the way back to Mesopotamia, and there are people mocking women.
That's cool.
Yeah. This is an Assyrian piece right here. This was created during the late Assyrian Empire when Assyria
So we're
started.
gonna see the Rosetta, the other piece of Rosetta Stone at the loop?
Yeah. We're going to see the remainder of the Rosetta. Well, not the Rosetta Stone. We already saw the Rosetta Stone. Hammurabi's Code.
Oh, no.
Hammurabi's Code, yeah. Is at the Louvre. I mean, this stuff is so cool. There's so much history to this. I'm focused on our politics thousands of years ago right now. I'm really concerned about the Assyrian Empire and their growth. This is part of an ancient Babylonian gate. This is really, really famous. This is it's part of the Ishtar Gate and the palace throne. These were intended to astonish incoming visitors, and they still astonish now. This is a gorgeous piece. It's a brick panel.
Bricks?
Made of bricks. This was part of the Babylonian Ishtar Gate, which would have adorned Nebuchadnezzar's palace. This is original, yeah. There's also, it said there's a reconstruction in Germany as well, but this is like the original brick wall. This is what is remaining. And this is a loan from a museum in Berlin as well. It's so cool. Some of my favorite stuff here are these little tablets where you can find out a great deal about what life was like amid these ancient empires and civilizations. Again, a lot of it is weirdly and strikingly modern. You can find receipts, and you can find, this is advice for a prince, literary text to a prince. This is him trying to gain tax exemptions for himself. There's a piece of advice for a prince right here. It's him, even back then, they were trying to create little tax havens for themselves. So this is part of the very first library in history. This is Ashurbanipal's collection.
I want you to stand to the left of where it says the first
So
library.
cool. So freaking cool. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I would say it was well worth coming to this museum. This is amazing.
Between this and the Rosetta Stone, the customer can wait.
Yeah.
Stand right here.
The little tablet over here describes the dimensions and features of the Tower of Babylon. There's plans for the Tower of Babylon right here as well. And there's a tablet describing the walls of Babylon in addition to that. The inner city wall of Babylon. It's so wild. You can find, these are tablets that were used to protect households from their enemies. Oh my god. I love ancient history so much. Guys, I just gotta say, ancient history is the freaking best. So this is, you gotta see this. This is really freaking cool. So these are tablets that are describing the features and construction of the Tower of Babylon right here.
Oh, it was,
Architectural plans and measurements. Yeah.
So these are like just a portion of it that's broken off. The rest probably crumbled and disintegrated.
I would assume, yeah.
The
Tower of Babel, yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. There's also, unfortunately, there never was a hanging gardens. That's a myth.
Oh, was this supposed to be like in Iraq or something?
It never existed.
There's no hanging one.
There are no hanging gardens. There were never any hanging gardens. Sorry, guys. There never were any hanging gardens. It's a myth.
Gardens?
Hanging gardens.
It was one of the
You know,
world's wonders.
Yeah.
One of the world's ancient
We
wonders.
talked about that. in
Never
Iraq.
existed.
That was
No.
supposed to be, the birth
It's a myth.
of man.
Yeah. They did have elaborate gardens, but they weren't as they would be described, the hanging gardens.
There's sometimes some truth to myths. So.
Yeah. This is the Babylonian map that he was describing. This is one of the world's first maps. Right here.
Oh God, you got to.
Oh.
Yeah. This was the center of the Babylonian world right here. It was very cool. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I know. It's a cool wall. We're out to... This is some cool stuff. Oh. What's this? Dangerous spirit. So these are statues that would have been placed in tombs in southern Arabia. Outside Yemen, yeah. Yeah. Oh, Persepolis. So this would be modern day Iran. It's only 100 years old. No big deal. Whatever, right?
I know.
It's nothing.
Yeah, this reminds me of Shogun.
Yeah.
Aren't you of what?
Shogun.
Oh, okay.
Because it's like I've been to Japan. It's more modern looking.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I think this is supposed to be old.
Yeah.
That's what reminds me of Shogun.
Well, some of the older structures in Japan still look like that.
Do you see your picture?
I don't yet. This is cool.
AD 500 to 600.
Now we're talking. Now we're cooking.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's cool. It looks kind of happy.
Yeah.
I'm having a good day.
This would have been the very early period of Japanese civilization too. It's pretty cool.
Probably losing a lot of weight with all this diet. I say I'm probably losing a lot of weight with the diet I'm doing.
Yeah. What diet? Oh, I
What
get
happened
it.
yesterday went up this morning.
Yeah. Okay.
Both ways.
You're being recorded right now.
Oh.
Oh well.
Edit. Unless you want to keep it in. I don't know.
Outside the mounded tomb, coffin was then surrounded by ceramic vessels and precious objects such as mirrors, beads, and weapons. And this is from Osaka, in Osaka
Yeah.
Prefecture, Toyonaka City.
That's cool.
I like the way they have like object removed for study that
And here is some samurai armor. Pretty cool. Some katana here as well.
Yeah.
Hopefully I don't have to explain what a samurai is, right? I would hope not.
There's probably more to it.
Enough weebs on the internet who could properly explain what a samurai is to you anyway. These are Japanese prints. You see it? Oh, wow. Okay. Apparently the Great Wave painting is straight ahead.
Yeah.
These are some iconic. These are some really cool prints though. Just gonna show you. Unfortunately, the Great Wave is not on display, but they do have some other paintings here that are quite nice and quite cool, but are worth coming up here and seeing.
Japan's first appearance in the London exhibit 1862. Oh wow.
Yeah.
This is supposed to be from World War II. An
Oh,
army
wow.
officer recovering and two kids presenting him with chrysanthemums.
Yeah.
Yeah. And see that shot, that's a praying mantis supposed to look like he's going, yay.
Yeah. The Imperial era.
Yeah, but they were ruthless back then.
Oh, absolutely. And here's some hand grenade casings as well from the Imperial Army. Just for the record, we do not stand Imperial Japan.
No.
It's just cool they have us. So we are stuck now at the British Museum on this particular elevator because we cannot seem to be able to actually unlock the door right now like we did earlier at all the other escalators that we've been using on this vacation at this museum. Valencia is right here. Literally, if I go over here and try to lock this door, watch this. Does not let me.
I'm pushing it too, it's not doing it.
Will not do anything. Will not open it. Will not close it. It is entirely stuck. So, that's what's going on right now. That's what's happening. And we only have like less than an hour left to see anything at this museum. So,
Do you want to try rolling the scooter down the steps?
I really don't want to do that. Exactly. What if that breaks something?
At least it's not a 1,000-year-old artifact.
I don't want to get sued in Britain.
No, I'm not looking to get sued in the UK either. So, stay tuned.
Yay, thank you.
Thank you.
And now it's working.
I'm getting on.
A day in the life of someone with a disability. So we are done now at the British Museum. We are rushing right now to get to our next location. We wanted to spend some more time here. Didn't quite work out that way. It's actually a much cooler museum than we thought it would be. They have a lot of really, really cool items. You'll get to see a lot of it too. You already got to see a lot of it, I should say. We're about to go get lunch, and we'll see you at the next place. So this is the British Museum, right here. That's where we are, in the UK. And there's a double-decker bus passing right behind me as I do this video. That's actually really good timing. I didn't even choreograph that. The cinematography was just perfect. Eat your heart out, Christopher Nolan. Look at this. Actually, stay tuned for the next video, because you're going to see where we're going to go next in the UK. You're going to like it. All right. Peace out. Whoop.